What if everything you were ever taught about the universe is missing 85% of the truth? Not slightly wrong, not a little off, but fundamentally, catastrophically incomplete. Scientists, the brightest minds on Earth, armed with the most powerful telescopes ever built, cannot find the majority of what makes up our universe. And here's the part that should keep you up at night. It's not out there in some distant galaxy. According to current physics, it's literally everywhere around you right now. Invisible, undetectable, and holding the entire cosmos together. Stop what you're doing, because what you're about to hear rewrites everything. In 1933, a Swiss astronomer named Fritz Zwicky was studying the Coma cluster, a massive group of galaxies, and noticed something deeply wrong. The galaxies inside that cluster were moving way too fast. Based on the visible matter he could measure, the stars, the gas, the dust, those galaxies should have flown apart millions of years ago. The gravitational pull from everything he could see simply wasn't strong enough to keep them together. So either gravity was broken or something invisible was providing extra mass. He called it Dunkelmaterie, dark matter. The scientific community largely ignored him for decades. Then came Vera Rubin. In the 1970s, this extraordinary American astronomer was mapping how stars move within spiral galaxies. Here's what basic physics tells us. Stars near the outer edges of a galaxy should move slower than stars near the center, just like the outer planets in our solar system move slower than the inner ones. Mercury zips around the sun at 47 kilometers per second. Neptune crawls at just 5. That's how gravity works with visible mass. That's the rule. And Vera Rubin's data shattered it completely. The stars at the outer edges of galaxies weren't slowing down. They were spinning at nearly the same speed as stars near the center, sometimes even faster. Galaxy after galaxy after galaxy showed the same result. The rotation curves were flat when they should have been dropping. This is called the galaxy rotation problem, and it is one of the most disturbing unsolved mysteries in all of modern science. The only explanation that fits the data, the only one, is that there is a massive invisible halo of matter surrounding every galaxy, providing extra gravitational pull that we simply cannot see. Here's where it gets controversial. Some scientists argue we don't need dark matter at all, that maybe our understanding of gravity itself is wrong. Theories like modified Newtonian dynamics, attempt to adjust gravity's rules at low accelerations. But here's the problem. When scientists observed the Bullet cluster in 2006, two galaxy clusters that had collided, they used gravitational lensing to map where the mass actually was. The mass didn't follow the visible gas clouds. It separated from them. That separation is considered by most physicists as the single most powerful direct evidence that dark matter is real and distinct from ordinary matter. As of 2024, the Planck satellite data tells us the universe is composed of approximately 5% ordinary matter. The stuff you, I, stars, planets, and everything we've ever touched is made of 27% dark matter and 68% dark energy. Combined, what we cannot see, detect, or explain makes up 95% of everything that exists. Let that sink in. Humanity has spent thousands of years studying the cosmos, and we have only ever managed to understand 5% of it. Scientists have proposed candidates for what dark matter might actually be. WIMPs, weakly interacting massive particles, were the frontrunner for decades. Enormous underground detectors like the LUX Zeppelin experiment in South Dakota, buried 1,500 meters deep to avoid interference, have been hunting for WIMPs hitting normal atoms. So far, nothing. The silence from these experiments has been deafening and deeply puzzling. Other candidates include axions, extraordinarily lightweight hypothetical particles, and primordial black holes formed in the early universe. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in December 2021, is now giving scientists data of unprecedented detail, and some researchers believe it may help narrow down where dark matter concentrates and how it behaves across cosmic time. Here is the pattern that should disturb you. Every time we build a more sensitive detector, every time we develop a more powerful telescope, every time we push our technology further, dark matter retreats just beyond our reach. It doesn't interact with light. It doesn't interact with electromagnetic force. It passes through ordinary matter like a ghost passes through walls. Billions of dark matter particles, if they exist as particles, may be streaming through your body at this very second, and you would never feel a thing. Yet without it, there are no galaxies. Without it, there are no stars. Without it, there is no you. The very structure of the universe, the cosmic web of filaments and voids that looks strikingly like the neural network of a human brain, was shaped entirely by the gravitational scaffolding of dark matter in the first moments after the Big Bang. We exist because of something we cannot prove exists. And that is perhaps the most humbling, mind-bending truth in all of science. We are not the main character of this universe. We are a footnote, a thin, glowing layer on top of an invisible foundation that we do not understand and may never fully see. If this blew your mind even a little, follow this page right now, because we are just getting started unraveling the deepest mysteries of the cosmos, one jaw-dropping truth at a time. So here's your question, and I genuinely want to know what you think. If dark matter cannot be seen, cannot be touched, and cannot be detected directly, at what point does it stop being science and start being faith?